That is Minos Teros. He's a hero, Batman mentor, electricity, bow, and super speed. I designed him to look like a satyr. Main villain, Lieutenant Kick-Your-Ass. Mentored by Wonder Woman, Earth-based powers, dual pistols, and skimming. Colossus 1610. Not really much for making up Marvel-based characters, but he's one of my favorites. I made him Batman mentored with Earth powers, brawling, and acrobatics. Draconis Rage. Superman mentored, rage powers, hand blasters, and flight. Pavati. Superman mentored, water powers, uses a bow and acrobatics. I was trying to get like the Native American feel for her. Zafirine. She's Superman mentored, light powers like Green Lantern, uses staff for weapon, which I think I changed to hand blasters, and flight. Marvel-based character, Abigail Brand. Superman mentor, fire powers, dual pistols, and acrobatics. She's the director of Sword by Marvel Comics. Venom Querco, which is basically Italian for poison ivy, I think it is. Superman mentor, nature powers, two-handed weapon with flight. Another Marvel-based character, Vulcan. I named him Emperor Vulcan because Vulcan was taken. Supposed to be the time period where he took over the Shi'ar. Batman mentor, atomic powers, hand blast, and flight. Don't know much about Vulcan. He's a brother of Cyclops and Havoc. Same powers as them, but instead of just being able to produce it from like his hands or his eyes, he can produce it from every part of his body. And he's probably the strongest of the three. Tsunami. She was actually made for a web series that a buddy of mine, Guyan, does, or was doing, called Guardian's Order, but looks like it's not going to go through at this moment. Maybe at a later date. Her mentor is Batman, powers are water, weapon in this form is brawling. In her healer role, she's hand blast, and movement is acrobatic. Neutronia. She's a hero, mentors Batman, powers are atomic, weapon is hand blast, and her movement is super speed. Her design, the outfit, is actually one of my favorites. Zhong Li. He was one of the original, or the first, human to ever bear the Green Lantern powers. Is from like China, some era way before Hal Jordan, and he was a fighting monk destined to become the Dragon Lord. He's Superman mentored, hard light powers like the Green Lantern, staff for a weapon, and flight. Eventually, he gives up the Green Lantern powers and becomes the Dragon Lord. So they call him the Green Lantern Dragon Lord. Or is it Dragon Lord Green Lantern? One or the other. I'm not for sure which. Mech. Another one of my heroes that was meant for the Guardian's Order web series. Probably one of my favorites for the series, too. Wonder Woman mentored, munitions power, hand blast weapon, and flight. He does both controller and DPS role. This is his controller form. Tigurius, Wonder Woman mentored, celestial powers, shield weapon, flight capability because of the celestial powers. That's the story I'm going with. And yes, I do actually create storylines for every single one of my characters. He's the guardian of a queen that was resurrected from Egypt. Pyrite, Wonder Woman mentor, firepower, brawling, and acrobatics. I'm actually wanting to work on him a lot, but I think his look looks cool for now. Sergeant Salvation, Batman mentor, munitions power, dual pistol weapon, and acrobatics. Miss Tech, her body is completely chrome, so therefore she's supposed to be like some high-class android. Batman mentor, gadget powers, hand blaster for weapon, and flight. Another one of my favorite tunes I made, Netzik. Superman-based mentor, celestial powers, dual wield, and flight. The concept for him is that he's a fallen angel to Earth. Zerlina, Wonder Woman mentor, quantum powers, shield, and acrobatics. Haven't really come up with a storyline for her, and she may eventually change.